Right, let's have a look and see what's actually going on in the world instead of learning from memes and liars on Facebook and idiots with agendas. Let's have a look what's actually going on in the world. We'll have a look at a couple of countries. We'll have a look at Britain. Let's have a look what we got. We know what's going on in Carlisle because that's where we're from. So let's have a look what's going on. London, our capital city. What's going on in London? London. Quiet for London. Very quiet for London. Social distancing. Christ, empty lanes in London. You don't see that very often. Jesus. Wow, there's no traffic jams.
And I didn't leave the...
Basically dead.
Where's the Kenduri?
Maybe you should have a filter on that. So this is London today, this is Britain today. Social distancing, things are a bit crap. And we keep being told that Sweden is some amazing state where everybody's free to do what they please. There's no social distancing, there's no restrictions of any sort, nobody's wearing masks, everybody's partying and having a great time. So let's go to Sweden and go to Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. There's a bit of a birthday party happening there. Family level. Empty streets. An empty city. This looks like a tourist destination and there's sod all there. Hardly anybody is there. Looks a lot like London. And that's because, here we go. Booked halls, not many spectators. Because the rules in Sweden are basically the same as the rules in Britain. We're being lied to. Okay? And I was looking last night to see who was out partying and stuff and what was going on. We've been lied to. Now, the country that dealt with COVID-19 the hardest, their motto was go hard, go early. That is New Zealand. So let's have a little look at New Zealand. And we're told that this place is terrible. Tim Martin and the likes think that this place is terrible and we should be following the example of Sweden, which is basically exactly the same as Britain. Zoom in. Let's go and have a look at Auckland because there's a few videos there. People sharing beds. Looks like they've been on a hard one. Definitely been on a hard one. But they can because none of those guys have got COVID. What's this? Looks like a little bit of a gig somewhere. Nightclubs. Everybody shoulder to shoulder. Because not a single person in their community has COVID. These guys having a bit of a get together in the yard.
Naji.
New Zealand are living it. Look at the streets are full. Live entertainment. Liverpool. New Zealanders are living a fantastic life. Hello. Yeah. Look at that. That could be us right now. We could be living like this right now if only we chose to lock down hard and lock down early. Boris is the reason we can't enjoy our lives right now. Boris and the Conservatives and all these anti-restrictions COVIDians. All these people who think that we don't need to wear masks, that we don't need to get this virus. It's your fault. We're out partying like this. It's your fault. People can't go and kiss random strangers in the street right now. It's your fault. We can't have mosh pits right now. God, I'd actually love that. Yeah, so that's what's really going on in the world. Okay? New Zealand have defeated COVID. They had only 32 cases all which were brought in by plane last week. All 32 of those cases were quarantined and will be quarantined until it's safe to allow them out into the public. And that means that everybody else on that island nation gets to enjoy themselves. Now, bear in mind, this is a country with the same demographics as Britain. A lot of people like to say that that's not true. The only difference is the population is smaller. But the main thing that matters is that blue stuff all around it. It's an island nation. Just like Great Britain. But we chose to let COVID control us. We chose to do exactly what Sweden has done. The only difference being our laws are enforced and with threats of fines and prosecution. They have the exact same rules, but they're optional. That's the real world, guys. Stop listening to Karen on Facebook.